Hey guys, what's going on, man? How's the light in here? Is it too dark? We're gonna have to deal with it, guys. Anyway, my name is Rod. The channel is called The Happy Hippie. If you're not already subscribed, man, go ahead, hit that button. I'm about 150 away from the 1,000 mark, and I think that'd be cool. Hit 1,000 subs. Today, I'm here to do a video for my boy Chris, Tunes from the Man Cave. This October, I've been making videos for 4 years, and he's one of the first dozen guys I started watching. And I remember I had a contest one time, a 100 sub contest, and he participated, and I was just blown away that somebody at that time who had 800 subscribers would actually jump on board and support me. I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. And Chris is a wonderful guy. His knowledge of jazz is amazing. I mean, just amazing. And he put together, I think this is his second annual, maybe his third annual jazz tag. And he's got a series of questions, and I'm going to go ahead and attempt to do them. First question, your favorite jazz find of 2021. It'd be this Billy right here. Art Turdum, Ben Webster. I got this album just at an antique shop, and I don't think they had like $1 on it, so I grabbed it. There's nothing wrong with the album. It is fantastic shape, great flipping album, and a lot of you, if you watch my videos, know I live in an antique district. Literally, I'm just minutes away from 2 blocks of antiques. So I'm able to find a lot of great records that way. Your favorite jazz release in 2021? It's a tough one, but I'm going to go with Art Blakely and the Jazz Messengers, The Witch Doctor. Of course, the reissue on Blue Note. I love what Blue Note is doing. It's an amazing album by an amazing artist. It sounds wonderful. And this was a really, really tough question, but I'm going to go with this. Your favorite new release? That was reissue. That was my favorite reissue. My favorite new jazz album would be Thelonious Monk. Even though this was recorded 50 years ago, it's considered a new album because it had never been released before. Palo Alto, the Custodian mix. The janitor actually worked the soundboard on it. A 17-year-old kid in high school organized it. Phenomenal. Considering everything, it sounds amazing. What a great album. A saxophone-led jazz session. This is Charles Lloyd. Charles Lloyd. I'm going to pull it out of the wrapper. I guess I should have done that already. Tremendous saxophone player. This is a fantastic album. It's a 2-record set. Side B has a song, How Can I Tell You? And it's almost a psych song. And there's so much he's doing in that song. It's face melting. Charles Lloyd. And my screen just went dead. So hopefully I'll be able to remember these questions without looking. Okay. Trumpet-led album. I'm going with Kenny Durham on trumpet. Backing him up, he had Arthur Taylor on drums, Paul Chambers on bass. This is I lost my questions. It's okay. Trumpet-led jazz session. Guitar-led. And again, I apologize about the light, man. This is Grant Green. Fantastic album. He's got Joe Henderson on tenor sax, Bobby Hutchinson on vibes, Grant Green on guitar. That's a guitar-led jazz session. A piano-led Bill Evans with Cannonball Adderley. Promo copy. Great album. The next one is an organ-led jazz session. This album does not have a cover. About 3 years ago, I made a video. I was walking through Clinton, and they were pulling a bunch of stuff out of an old house and setting it by the curb. And there was a box of records that came out of a freaking cellar. Not a cellar like you're selling something, but a cellar, like a storage cellar, right? And there was about 7 or 8 albums in there that were, the covers were trashed. The albums themselves were really, really good. And this is one of them, Jimmy Smith. Hoochie Coochie Man, organ-led jazz album. I still remember that because I almost didn't take them. And I believe it was Bobby Gass commented. He's like, see if you could clean that Jimmy Smith album. And I did. I cleaned it thoroughly. A bass-led jazz album. I'm going with Mr. Paul Chambers. Kenny Burrell on guitar. Hank Jones on piano. Paul Chambers on bass. A jazz funk album. I showed this album not too long ago. I'm going to show it again. I'm going with David Newman. Promotional copy. White label. Really great album. An album by an artist where the record itself doesn't get a lot of attention. The artist we all know and love, Miles Davis. I just don't see a lot about Blue Moods. And this is a wonderful album. And I picked this up for almost nothing. I was really lucky one day and came across this Miles Davis album. A live jazz album. Cannonball Adderley Quintet. Mercy, mercy, mercy. A supergroup. How about this for a supergroup? You got Miles Davis, Hank Jones, Sam Jones, Art Blakey. Look at that, man. That's my supergroup. Here's an album I think more people should know about. Vente El Dewala. I'm going to butcher that name. I'm not going to even attempt to say it again. This is a jazz album that came out in 2021. This was VCLT from a friend of mine overseas. When I hit the lottery, the vinyl lottery, this is an amazing, amazing, amazing jazz album, and I love it. I think everybody should own that album. Let's see what else we got. A jazz vocalist. My boy Chet Baker. Got to go with Chet for a jazz vocalist. The late Chet Baker. And here's an album, again, I think everybody should know about. It's a new album from 2022. I know this is a 21 tag, or about 21, but this is Kenny Garrett. Fantastic jazz album on red vinyl. Again, this is for Chris at Tunes from the Man Cave. Fantastic channel, fantastic dude. Everybody be cool, be safe, and do what you love.